Thank you, Ty. New at 10, the 117th Congress will be sworn in on Capitol Hill tomorrow. And among its newest members will be Peter Meijer, the Republican representative-elect for Michigan's 3rd Congressional District. Fox 17's Marisa Oberly spoke to him ahead of that ceremony. She's live now for us tonight in Grand Rapids. Marisa.
Yeah, Ryan, Peter Meijer is replacing Justin Amash and will represent a large portion of the West Michigan area. That area includes the Grand Rapids area and most of Kent County, all the way down to Battle Creek. Meijer says that he wants to govern in a bipartisan way that also accounts for the long-term effects Congress's decisions have.
I just want to make sure that West Michigan is well represented and that we have a federal government that is thinking to the long term.
Member-elect Peter Meijer looking forward to the future. Sunday, the Republican from Grand Rapids will be sworn into the 117th Congress, representing Michigan's 3rd Congressional District. It's his first term. Prior to running for office, Meijer served in the U.S. Army and led humanitarian and disaster relief efforts around the world.
I've seen, how hard it is to build something up and how easy it is for something to be destroyed. So I ran to bring that long-term vision to return strong, stable, and effective representation to West Michigan, but also to make sure that we're making policies that make as much sense 10, 100 years down the line as they do today.
In his first few weeks, Meijer plans to prioritize continuous service for constituents in COVID-19 vaccination expansion. He's hoping for a spot on the House Committee on Transportation and Infrastructure while working to quote-unquote wind back rules and regulations that contribute to rising healthcare, housing, and education costs the next 2 years. Meijer adding he intends to join the Problem Solvers Caucus, a bipartisan group in the House.
In the Houses of Congress, these are an institution that operates on majority consensus. You need to get to that 50+1. You need to get over that majority hump in the House in order to get anything passed. And that's going to require some long-term thinking. It's going to require making some allies that may be a little untraditional.
That bipartisanship will be put to the test early. Wednesday, Congress is set to formally count the votes cast by the Electoral College, the final step to affirm President-elect Joe Biden's win. A group of Republican legislators plan to object votes from multiple states, though, including Michigan. Meijer says he will listen to their argument, but says currently he sees no basis for the action.
There's a very high bar for what the disruption this would cause, and you need to find that factual constitutional predicate. So far, I haven't been seeing any arguments that are rooted in the letter or the intent of the Constitution that would justify not certifying these electoral college votes.
Now, Meijer says another immediate goal for his team is to really expand their communications. He says that they do plan on keeping their office here in downtown Grand Rapids, possibly adding a satellite location in Battle Creek. He says they will also be holding virtual office hours in these next few months so he can meet with representatives in that setting. I'm reporting live in Grand Rapids, Marisa Oberly, Fox 17 News.